Yesterday we went to 8 Pueblos Blancos. Today we want to do a 9th. Actually, we are hoping, we are doing 10 Pueblos Blancos because Ronda, where we are, although not a village, not a Pueblo Blanco, is always on the tour. Ronda is always included in all the road trips of the Pueblos Blancos, and it is actually part of the route of the Pueblos Blancos. And so today we are going from Ronda, where we are, to one of the most iconic Pueblo Blanco, which is Setenil de las Bodegas. We want to go there, Setenil de las Bodegas, which will be around 30 minutes far from here, about 25 kilometers and around half an hour to get there. Again, mountain road all the way, but we are very excited to going to this very iconic place, Setenil de las Bodegas. We are approaching Setenil de las Bodegas. This is the view from the road below. And as you can see, Setenil de las Bodegas is built on the cliffs of the river Trejo. We are on the roof of the parking lot here in Setenil de las Bodegas. And if you can see, what is amazing is that the houses are built inside the cliff. And some houses are on top of the cliff. And it's amazing that the cliff doesn't fall over the houses and that the houses don't fall over the cliff. It's a feat of popular architecture, really. It's kind of claustrophobic to see the houses combining or trying to find an equilibrium on the cliff, below the cliff, on top of the cliff, and then the pigeons perched on nooks and crevices on the cliff. Amazing. The houses follow the natural contour and the natural pattern of the cliff. And so the rooms are in line with what the rock formations have to offer. So steep. Oh my. Wow. Wow, this is so steep and so slippery. Dangerous, basically. I don't know, they drive here in these very narrow, steep, vertical streets. It's amazing how they do that. And there are pharmacies and shops and parking places. We are getting into the most iconic street here in Setenil de las Bodegas, and we have to juggle pedestrians, cars, and the cliffs, and tourists like us. This is a very narrow street, and we are entering the most iconic of the streets here in Setenil de las Bodegas. And we've got to juggle traffic, pedestrians, and tourists like us. And as you can see, the cliff is an arch on the street. basic architecture. Just follow nature and build a wall or two. It's a bit claustrophobic. And very, very picturesque, very quaint. And then there's the river, because the river is right to our left. So if you don't know what to offer your dad on Father's Day, there you have it. It's a lottery ticket for the dads of the world. Bodegas in Spanish means taverns, and it's easy to find out the meaning behind the name Setenil de las Bodegas, because under the cliff and the street that is parallel to the river, and basically using the cliff as a wall, you will have all the little taverns and little pubs that give name to Setenil de las Bodegas. We are going to have a coffee here. Are you filming?
I'm waiting for our coffee. Coffees.
Buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes, los cafés solos, por favor.
¿Solo expreso o un poquito más cortito?
Café solo.
Son más largos.
Más largos, sí.
Yeah.
This is nice. Yeah, it's a bit strange. Look at the size of those tomatoes. Oh, Jesus, look at that.
I thought they were pumpkins.
Yeah, at first sight I thought too, but no, they're tomatoes.
French or Canadians. By the accent, it seems
Je vais faire ta queue en même temps pour. Je mangerai que des salades avec l'huile d'olive.
Ah. ¿Y la cuenta?
Serían 2.40.
Ah, bora, deixa-me tirar aqui uma foto.
Et puis le lendemain matin, je mange chaud, puis elle était dans son lit, je fais le câlin et tout. Il dort. Oui, c'est quoi ce
Behave.
c'est quoi? Elle part,
The gentleman is waiting for you to deliver the...
Gracias.
Gracias.
Baby, this is a picture. This is a great picture.
If you say so. Ah, epa, espetáculo. Cheers.
Cheers, mate. Oh, cheers. And that's it for Setenil de las Bodegas. Under the cliffs, we're having a nice cup of coffee. And we were saying that we saved the most picturesque of the Pueblos Blancos to the end. And indeed, it's amazing to come here at last, because you will have in the back of your mind all the other villages, all the other pueblos that you visited, and then you come to this one, which is so unique and so out of the box. This is it from Setenil de las Bodegas. Enjoy.
The clothes are put to dry
Oh,
in the balcony.
yeah. Oh my God. See where you hang the clothes? They have a clothes rack there on the balcony in the cliff.
How do they manage to dry the clothes?
I don't know. Not a Tesla. Not your Tesla, definitely. Look, the little balcony is along the river.